I'm back. Halo semua. Gile, sekarang aku udah ini deh. Level 60 kemarin deh. 2 hari kemarin sih. Hari apa? Hari Senin ya? Dan gila, level 60 bro. Ngelek banget asli. Ah, selesai lagi ya? Kemana aja lu? Aku lagi mencari kitab suci Aku lagi nyari-nyari ini loh. Kok jadi bahasa Inggris ya? Oh, aku kemarin habis install ulang Windows.
I see everything. Strike a pose.
Jadi bahasa Inggris dong.
Share my knowledge.
Remember, health comes first, mind the side effects. Yeah.
All eyes on me.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let's play pretty. Yoo-hoo!
Jadi bahasa Inggris sih. Cuma lah baru reset. Oh, Jumat ya. Oh, udah bisa ya. Berarti kita weekly dulu lah ya. Oh iya, aku masih belum beli itu dong. Jumat deh. Harus ya? Gila, aku udah bisa dipanggil sepul. Kan udah level 60 ya. Gila banget ya. Udah berapa lama ya berarti ya? Apa so? Oh, sticky key, aduh. Bentar. Disable dulu lah aku sticky key-nya. Bentar. Udah aku matikan kok. Ayo, halo. Dan aku udah matikan padahal. Nah, udah. Udah aku matiin. Besok Sparkle besok ya? Bukan hari ini. Nah. Halo. Jadi bahasa Inggris nih. Sub apa? Dubnya jadi bahasa Inggris. Sama subnya juga bahasa Inggris. Oh, ini mah minta bantuan ambil itu apa namanya? Fonta. By the water, in the water. By the water lah. Oke. Jauh ya? Enggak terlalu jauh sih. Di bawah sini kah? Oh, itu.
Shower me with praise. Everyone hold hands. The doctor will see you.
Cari apa tuh? Enggak, ada yang tidak ketemu kah? Ini ada apa tuh?
Mind the side effects.
Mind the side effects. Masa aku nggak bisa sama bahasa Inggrisnya dong? Tuh, jadi bahasa Inggris ya udah lah ya. Ada yang masih bahasa Inggris kayak gini nggak? Kayak udah nggak ada lagi.
I see everything.
I see everything.
A bitter pill to swallow.
A bitter pill.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone on hands.
Cha, cha.
I see everything. Tapi lucu kalau bahasa Inggrisnya. Mending bahasa Inggris aja nggak sih? Jadi bukan bahasa Jepang dong. Ini.
I see everything.
I see everything.
With all my strength.
Yeah.
Udah semua. Wait. Oh iya, ini fontan. Gacha Heister pakai koin itu gue udah dapat aja. Iya kah? Woi. Aku belum loh. Woi, enak banget woi. Udah dapat aja dong jackpotnya. Itu bisa 2 kali doang kan ya? Ini kita udah sering banget nih fonta-fonta ini. Kita suruh dia mencampurkan ini lah ya. Just add it. Just add it. Biar ada rasa.
Grow. The doctor will see you now.
Oke. Ini udah bangkit belum ya? Kalian tahu nggak? Aku mau nyari ini buat apa? Benar. Ini buat. Kamu tahu kan ya? Aku nyari itu buat apa? Mana sih? Ini buat apa? Ayo, siapa yang bisa? Kamu bisa menebak nggak kenapa aku ambil Copelia? Bisa ketebak atau enggak sih? Bisa. Halo Amara Fideng semua. Udah lama banget ya. Aku tidak melihat lagi. Aku habis nyari uang. Aku mencoba narik Grab tapi untungnya tidak gede-gede banget atau Copelia. Kamu tahu gak sih aku ambil Copelia ini buat apa? Tahu gak sih?
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone on hands.
Let my name echo in song. The Temple of Wisdom. Positions.
Taking a turn for the better. Mind the side effects.
This dance is for you.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Committed to memory.
Gila banget ya. Hey. Everyone on hands. Aku udah level 50 loh ini.
Add Astra.
Add Astra.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Add Astra. Aku habis install ulang jadi new semua, Sam. Bentar.
Add Astra.
Add Astra. Bentar. Oh,
Add Astra.
ini anjay. Yes. Akhirnya sepuh gue.
Mind the side effects.
Ini baru api sepuh, Sam. Kemarin belum ada. Akhirnya 50 gue. baru. Hah?
Life, death.
Wah, ini udah mau reset ya? Mikir dulu apa ya? Bentar. Ini berarti 10 jam, jam 4, jam 3, jam 3 tanggal 30 reset. Oh iya. Well, bentar. Berarti udah enggak usah ini ya.
And the world
Ya udah, kita berarti
around us
langsung ini
all
aja.
follow it.
Langsung le. Ada quest baru lo rupanya lo. Aku nggak tahu kalau ada quest ini ya, gas gacha. Oh ya, gacha ya. Apakah? Bentar. Please, aku udah level 60 dan aku masih belum dapat catching. Please pulang. Please. Aku udah PT 20 sih yang kemarin aku ingat. Udah 10 juga sama aja. Preminya bisa muncul kok. Buset. Preminya loh. Wait. Premina. Gede banget itu dapat premina jadi C2. Kalau nggak dapat catching, aduh. Mungkin cuma aku doang yang belum dapat catching sampai sekarang. Kapan dia pulang? Paling tunggu ini sih. Paling tunggu ini. Kalau udah reset, aku kan coba peruntungan lagi dapat catching. Ini nggak mau pulang loh, parah banget. Artinya mahal lagi. Tapi 400 lagi sih sebenarnya. Cuma stream Genshin special program. Oh iya, Jumat ya. Let's go le. Jumat ya. Iqbal. Ini apa?
Wang Shuin now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary
masak
chef
ya ini ya?
willing to pay top Mora
Temporary
salary
chef loh.
negotiable.
Wih, ini kita jadi chef.
Look, traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too. Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that.
Why would Wang Shuin suddenly need? Iya, kok dia butuh chef?
You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yan Xiao?
Skip
'Cause that guy
theory, gas
barely lets
Alecino.
anyone ever
Oh,
set foot in
no.
his kitchen. Doesn't
Theory,
exactly seem like the type to hire help.
Chiori padahal cute loh, padahal loh. Aku ambil 2 lah itulah, Chiori sama Alecino, boleh gak sih? Aku red off asem.
The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan.
Huh?
Should we go and see what's up?
Oke. Kita cek Ian Xiao.
Yeah, and we can ask about the pay while we're at it.
Coba kita cek. Mereka butuh chef loh, butuh koki ya. Teleport tuh. Let's we teleport. Nah, kemana? Coba. Oh itu.
Boss.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days.
Oh,
We'll figure something out.
Huayan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the
kenapa
woods?
kamu posting
And we decided
hiring-hiring?
to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm
Jadi koki
fine.
nih, Ta. Jadi
I
koki.
swear.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanxiao. Just tell them what
Ini
happened.
kenapa ya?
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up
dia
accidentally
terbakar
burning my hand
tangannya.
while plating a dish.
But it doesn't sound like you.
Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes.
Well,
Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
But the lantern right's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold.
Kita bisa bantu nih.
I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Kita bisa bantu, kita bisa bantu.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yan Xiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Kita bisa.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out?
Sometimes the answer you're looking for is right under your nose.
Oh, of course! You!
Yes.
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability.
Jago ah.
I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
We can cook.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yan Xiao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yan Xiao?
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
Gas. Never thought I see the day when Yan Xiao left his kitchen.
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind.
This competition is incredible. You're missing your true color.
It's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yan Xiao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you.
Well, everyone looks short compared to you.
Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency.
Okay.
Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Anjay.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Ah, precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room
I'm
for
not
trial
worried
and
about
error.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency.
Balik gawe dulu dah.
You
Oke,
have to be able to handle the most
nih.
challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started. And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Talk to Smiley yang Xiao and start work. Langsung kerja.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order.
Oh,
Try not to get them mixed up.
mengingat
Oh,
orderan
Paimon's
loh.
memory is like a steel trap. This is gonna be a cinch.
Oh. Asal kita harus ingatin at the end of the day.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was...
Straight out of it, Paimon.
Was Paimon just sleep floating?
You're talking nonsense since about halfway through the day.
We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Oh my.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Wait, ada pelanggan lagi dong.
Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
What should we do?
Dari fountain dong.
It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the traveler here?
Tada. Anjay, greeting.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing. We're just lending a helping hand at the inn.
Wih, ketemu.
Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
What?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation.
Vacation?
And while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Lenny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's lantern rite season.
And the culture tour Liyue mentioned.
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
In our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance.
What a good dance.
It was amazing.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Chingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any
Coba- coba
recommendations? What
makanan.
have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Fish.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup?
Pada stew.
You're right. The name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
Lucu kan. Kelaparan aja.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back
Yes.
to the kitchen now.
Oke.
Good question.
Mau menu apa? Mau menu apa?
I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something?
Oke, I'll feature
You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
Yaudah, yaudah.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Oke, oke. Jangan pedas-pedas katanya. You guys wait here, huh? I will make a special dish.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home.
What do you recommend?
There's this crab and shrimp stir fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks. It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Ooh, that sounds perfect. What's it called?
What do you call it?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace
The
Jewels.
Palace Jewel.
The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade.
That's pretty enigmatic name.
Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it.
Thank you. Oh, kita bisa coba dong. The Palace. You can prep, mix, and cook the dish. After you begin prepping, the indicator will move back and forth. Okay. Okay. Langsung, I guess. Sini. Selamat. Gila, gila, gila. Ya. Lucu. Gila. Complete. Motong-motong doang tuh ya? Itu baru motong loh, baru belum mixing ah. After holding, release at the right moment to mix. Hah? Mixing complete. One more. Cooking. Nah. Ini apa? Perfecto. Apa nih? Hah? Oh, bisa disajikan kayak gini-gini dong. Anjay nggak sih? Gila. Keren banget, keren. Wah. Mending ini nggak sih? Yang bagus. Anjay, bagus nih. Finish. Gila, bagus ya.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels.
Enak.
Enjoy.
Ah, yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
Boleh.
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse?
But we'll still let our guests enjoy the first bite.
Oh, right. Of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
Kok dia nggak mau makan ya?
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
According to Liyue custom, it's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
Nggak ada yang mau mulai duluan loh. Eat first, bro.
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
Let's go.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No, it's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
All right.
Wih, enak loh.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
Wih.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a
Yeah.
spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor and luscious mouthfeel.
Gila.
The crab roe
Dijelasin
glitters like pearls of gold,
selengkap itu.
and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
Gila.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh, I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Was Paimon always this well-spoken?
She doesn't want us what the recipe says.
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
Loh. Setengah udah kemakan semua.
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate.
Gila.
It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
Wih.
Wait,
Dia
don't
suka
fight
makan.
over it. Hey, leave some for Paimon.
Dia juga makan. Lynette.
Let me guess where you're from. Calorie surplus detected. Digestion mode engaged.
I never seen you eat so much.
Yeah. Well, Lenny and I are usually careful about what we eat because we have to stay in performance shape. That, plus it's generally bad manners to overindulge at the dinner table.
Dia makannya
But
banyak loh.
once in a while, it's nice to treat yourself in the company of family.
Wow.
Besides, if I'd waited until my brothers were finished trying to outpolite each other, the food would have gone cold.
Gila. Dia makan oke loh. Halo, Smiley Yan Xiao.
So your friends like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job. There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Yes, let's go. Gila, kita dapat resep loh. Let's go the palace Jewel. Tunggu besok ah. What is this? Okay. Ini apa? Second album. Okay. Jam 6 ya? Ini kah? Weh. Dia batuk-batuk bro.
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you. I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end, but it looks like you've got what it takes to handle the day-to-day here. So it should be plain sailing. Well,
Ada Faruza.
just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific
Wah, dia
requests.
picky ya kayaknya.
Oh, have you had someone like that before?
Of course. The worst are those old scholars who've barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert. They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original.
Oh my
Or
God.
that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
This is Wang Shuin. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment.
Buset. Ada Faruzan, I know that voice.
Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Buset, the most expensive.
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan.
Faruzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators in need of an onboard consultant as they travel the world. Madam Farzan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night.
Benar.
How come Madam Farzan still has so much energy? If she's
Orang lain juga
really
loh
over
sama
100
Dori.
years old, I don't understand how she keeps going. It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Why don't you all take a seat and catch your breath? Kita masak apa untuk mereka ya?
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. No rest for the wicked.
Dia picky nih si Faruzan.
Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in for some authentic Liyue specialties.
So, why are you all in Liyue again? Something about being an onboard consultant?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential.
Oh,
Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Dornman Port.
Oh, Madam Farzan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of last night to put the system through some stress testing.
That sound like illegal overtime.
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that.
Scam.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation, isn't it? No wonder Madame Farazan is going for all the most expensive dishes.
No wonder Madame Faruzan is going on. Itu nangis ya?
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Now, first up, we'll have the... Farzan,
Madam Farzan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best.
Wah, gila. Not always mean best.
I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare. Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as look at another piece of seafood again for at least the foreseeable future.
Huh. That's actually a good point.
Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from
Dia udah
hunger.
kelaparan kah?
Huh? Oh, that's not because of hunger.
Because of sleep.
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farzan could not bear to watch her poor students sit here and waste away.
Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked?
So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from
Yang
that
cepat
and
aja ya.
seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have. Over to you,
Buset.
traveler.
Kita yang milih dong. Okay. You guys wait there. Let me prepare. Gimana nih? Tolong
So,
nih.
expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook.
Yes.
That rules out pretty much our entire menu. Do these people get a kick out of being impossible to
What do
please?
you recommend?
Ugh, that Dory! Is she doing this on purpose?
I bet Mora that she is.
This isn't Liuli Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one way to bump up the price. As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds. It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. One plate usually goes for 30,000 more.
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't fancy, what exactly makes it so special?
Mahal banget ya tuh ya?
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat.
Okay.
You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavors that come through layer by layer. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat,
What's
all
the
cooked
name?
to perfection, while still bursting with their own distinct flavors. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's just a bunch of meat thrown on a plate.
Waduh, okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's expertise!
Do you think I'll able to pull it off?
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus on bringing it all together.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it.
Okay. Dia tanya makan atau? Okay, let's go. What's the name of the dish? Namanya apa? Trembling strings and rushing reed. Oh. Okay. Let's chop it off. Chop, 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 chop. Prepping. Anjay. Cing, 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 cing. Anjay. Cing, cing, cing. Anjay. Yeah. Oh, mixing, okay. Sing, 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 sing. Lah. Nah, hampir sama. Okay, cooking. Sing, Vacation. Wih, kok enak ya? Oke. Pakai yang warna merah. Ini cocoknya tuh pakai yang kayak daun-daun ya. Sama ini sama teh sih enaknya. Sama teh. Gila. Kayak enak loh. Gila.
Food's ready. Please enjoy.
Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the
Oh,
table?
join lagi, let's go.
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in. This dish looks simple enough, and I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 mora?
This
Nggak
dish
tahu
better
dia.
be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy.
Dia udah ngantuk ya.
I just want to eat up and get to bed.
Dia udah ngantuk loh. Kasihan loh.
Is this foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar.
There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this made?
The smokiness is from the ham. That was my addiction.
Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere.
Oh. Haha! So you've noticed. Yep. Every single strip is needed from several different kinds of meat.
Ini susah nih
Paimon
bikinnya.
and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right. So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection?
Enak banget loh.
Well, you see, that's a trade secret.
It's just a matter of practice.
Wow. So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together. And also,
The complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble. The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish.
how did you know all that?
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Buset.
Wait, is that not a requirement anymore?
Buset.
That used to be a thing?
Dia shock atau
Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Harabatat.
pelajar Sumeru nih, Bos.
Anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Ini mahal.
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be 30,000 more, please and thank you.
Oh.
30,000?
Oh my god.
About that, Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you.
Buset.
So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true.
30,000 mora, sorry, isn't someone for most money is a lot.
Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold.
But every single mora matters, you know? all right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
Buset. Yang dipikirin tuh semua itu bisnis loh. We made it. Wait. Halo.
Even though I didn't get to try Adeptus Temptation or Bamboo Shoot Soup, this trembling strings and rushing reeds was still quite impressive. Thank you for making it.
I never thought you would take a job away from any rinse.
Well, about that, even though newfangled contraptions are hardly my cup of tea, Dora's offer was quite enticing. She said that every time we stopped at a new harbor, I'd be free to go and pick out some ancient books at the market and bring them back to Sumeru. I couldn't resist an offer like that. So I offered to join for the lowest possible pay to undercut all my Ksharawar competitors.
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work.
Let's go. Dapat lagi kita. Dapat menu baru lagi, Le. Aduh, tunggu besok lagi dong jam 6. Tunggu 12 jam, Le.
Morning. Time to fire up the stove for another day of customers.
Gas.
Thanks.
Gas.
Great work. Well, you're looking more like a head chef every day. Whatever crazy characters come walking through that door, I know you'll be able to handle them.
Wait, no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Hey, that's not
Dia
true.
emosi.
Anyway, I didn't mean it like that.
Who is that?
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in Liyue too. It's always nice to run into a broady Inazuman fellow.
Almost. I think you meant fellow Inazuman abroad, boss.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other when we're this far from home. Don't we, Ayato?
Oh, Bull Checker! What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, hey, flying lavender melon. The sky-cleaving white iron variety. And my compadre, too. All my buddies in one place. God, today's my lucky day.
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
That could wait. As soon as I announce that Arataki Ito is available for hire, they'll be throwing Mora at me. Right now, I got a more urgent situation to attend to. I'm in the mood for some good, spicy food. Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakado's okay and whatnot.
Dan Azam mukanya kayak bilang jangan nanya apa-apa. So what's about you Ayato?
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue. Naturally, I came here as soon as I could. But, alas, it was too late.
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a bummer!
Oh man, what a bummer.
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all is not lost. Since you're here, you'll be able to tell me all about it.
Sure thing, my man. But let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef, anyway? Hey, get the chef out here! I got compadres to feed!
I am this chef.
Yeah, sure, me too. Wait, what?
What?
Wow, Bull Checker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some credit for that.
But the man chef is another guy.
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there. All right, well, get the chef out here.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can recommend the Palace Jewels, a Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, or...
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Oh, ada budgetnya dong.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little more, down to earth?
Pengen yang murah tuh.
Down to earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton of flavor, and we don't skimp on the portion size either. That'd be the best value for your Mora.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub. We'll take that. No need for anything fancy. We're all friends here.
Excellent choice, Ito.
I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either. Sometimes a bro just knows,
A bro just knows. Yes, a bro just knows. Bros don't suppose, 'cause bros just knows.
Is this for real? Ah, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
What the hell? Kalian tunggu ya.
Seriously, if I'd blinked, I would have missed it. Crimson Staff just launched itself at Bloom Pruner and sent it flying.
I'd expect no less of the bona fide Beetle Battle King himself. It sounds like a truly
Lagi cerita
epoch-defining
tentang
duel.
itu dong. Pertarungan itu, ada.
The air was getting stifling, so I made some excuses and slipped away. Anyway, thanks for taking the hint earlier. I'll fill you in later.
Thank you. Ayo kita bikin yuk.
Gotta say, your friend's quite a character.
Humbly enough.
Still, humbly enough isn't that hard to make.
Actually, what is it called humbly enough anyway?
Humbly enough.
A hearty meat dish is a good start, but in Paimon's experience, one humble dish is never enough.
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat.
Oh,
Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's actually just tofu, made to look and taste like meat.
tahu itu kayak daging.
Wait, tofu's made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat that. Guess we should get them to pick something else instead.
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
Wait, what are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only. Never mind. I'll let it slide. Ma'am, could you possibly ask your boss to order something else instead?
No one gets my bro Ayato like I do. I hereby declare that humbly enough will be an everlasting symbol of our friendship, or my name ain't Arataki Ito.
What
Hey,
the hell?
where's our food at? Hurry up, I'm almost done recounting the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably rather eat the tofu than eat his words.
We lock in now. We gotta cook that
Sounds
dish.
good. I'll make sure he fills up on those. We'll just have to play the rest by ear.
Yuk, kita langsung bikin masakannya. Tuh. Oke. Tofu. Tofu. Oke, prepping. Cutting. Tung. Oke. Tung. Oh. Tung. Anjay. Gila. Juyun chilies. Tofu. Mixing. Anjay, langsung beres. Mixing complete. Let's cooking now. Let's cooking. Okay. The end part is done. Wah, enak loh. Ini aja deh. Wah, enak banget. Woi, enak banget. Gila. Kayak dagingnya.
Food's here.
Pak, apa kabar? Lah, ganti
Oh,
Inggris.
so
By the way,
this is
review
humbly
akun
enough.
aku dong.
You
Gua
guys
belum
don't mess
kalau masak.
around.
Iya ya.
Woo, love me that portion size. Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just gonna dig right in.
Oh, dia mau makan.
Boss, we should respect the local customs. Here in Liyue, it's polite to let
Bentar
the
ya.
guests eat
Aku habis ini
first.
baru review ya.
Polite? Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style.
Maybe let me duck in first. Now that I finished in the kitchen, I'm guess too.
Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying to go first. Well, guess I only got my own good taste to blame. Go on, dive in. I'll wait till last.
Ah. I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of deliciousness with my name on it.
Wait! Don't.
Oh, kenapa?
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
You got this, Paimon. You got this.
Okay, here goes. Anyway, so, Paimon forgot to tell you the really cool origin story of this dish.
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from? We all know where it's going. Am I right? Down the gullet!
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust Paimon, you get way more out of the experience after you hear it.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated on its own terms, is it not a waste of the chef's goodwill to sample a dish without hearing its tale?
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right then, give me the full story. I'm all ears.
That's more like it. Let's start with the ingredients. Actually, no. Let's start with the
Mas
story
cerita dong
of
sama.
Wang
Oh,
Hue,
biar dia tuh denger ya.
which starts with the history of Dihua Marsh.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Got it. Makan semua dong.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you appreciate what you got. Humbly enough, yeah, that's a good way to think about life.
Darn, there's no sad way to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic? Well, good news is there's only a little bit left.
We already beyond. Oh, udah kekenyangan dong.
Oh, compadre, Shinobu, have you been eating this whole time? Save me some dregs, why don't ya? That's it, I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's made of...
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as to consider it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are huge admirers of the Arataki gang, so they will be devastated to learn that they missed out on this opportunity.
Okay.
However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion of Humbly Enough back to them, I'm sure it will help to lift their spirits.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue. Besides, you did eat quite a lot of the grilled fish while we were waiting for the main course, including mine and Ayato's.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it. I got too carried away telling that story, didn't I? In that case, pass my regards to your fam, bro. El Chefe, can we get the rest of this to go?
Buset, udah langsung bersih dong.
Count Crushmore. Instant kill. I never knew there were so many
Masih loh.
elite beetle fighters
You
in
didn't really
Liyue.
come for a competitive fight artist, didn't you?
Can you imagine?
Dia mau ikut
That
ya?
would be tardiness of the most unfashionable
How come you
variety.
didn't come to the
No,
London Red?
every visitor has their own agenda. For some, the festivities are all the more reason to visit. For others, all the more reason to avoid the crowds. In any case, one way or another, I seem to have ended up in the right place at the right time. Now, as for the leftover tofu... Yes, I'm sure Toma will dispose of it as he's...
I have to get back to the docks as soon as this meal is done.
Why did you really come to
Well,
Liyue?
thing is...
I can explain. Boss recently found work as a sailor, which allowed him to hitch a ride here.
Oh.
After the ship docked, he had some free time to do as he pleases. He's been using that time to hang out with Grandmaster Hanakato.
Just because he's here already! No other reason.
Oh ya. Keren loh, akhirnya beres ya. Ini masih lama nggak ini? Udah kan beres ya?
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. take some time to collect yourself.
Wah, udah beres dong. Anjay, dapat lagi dong. Masih ada kah? Ambilin. Masih ada dong yang keempat. Wait, sampai ke berapa? Udah kan? Oh, yang terakhir, the last. The last. Habis ini baru aku review lah ya. Gila. Lumayan banget lah sebenarnya. Lupa ya? Enggak. Habis ini baru aku review lah ya. Aku mau kelarin dulu nih semuanya baru aku bisa bersantai ya. Ini 4 hari lagi loh by the way. Atau sekarang aja. Ini siapa? Yo. Sekarang aja lah ya. Kamu mana? Oh ini. Oh belum. Kamu masih belum 60. Wah, lu udah pas sial dong. Lu gacor. Oke, deathmatch dong. What the Bentar, kok bisa segede itu? Kasih makan apa, weh? 80 doang loh padahal. Gila di map-nya. Oh, ini baru dapat nih ya. Lu ada yang aku nggak ada dong. Sebagai amenoma. Ini tolonglah level 90-in lah. OP ber-OP ya.
Wait. Huh?
Tapi sionya gila banget tuh. Palo. Glin. Halo Glin. Gas Glin. Mau kapan Glin? Nanti malam kah? Oh keren dulu lah ya.
How time flies.
Itu sionya gigi banget tuh.
My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the kitchen tomorrow. You've really gone above and beyond these past few
Kita
days.
masak dulu nih.
Last day today.
Last day.
Here's hoping we get through it without incident.
Gas.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again?
Gas. Oh, aman aja.
We made it all the way to the evening. It ended up being a pretty smooth day after all. Maybe it's because we've gotten so experienced at running this whole
Mau
thing.
bayarin husbu. What?
We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back then, we were struggling to remember who ordered what. But everything's a piece of cake now.
Husbu dong. Apa mau ambil apa lagi? Apa lagi nanti? Ya udah nggak ada husbu lagi dah kayak. Oh, Neo Filler ya. Kamu kan bukannya udah ada? Back then we struggled to remember who ordered what. But everything piece of cake now. The day still isn't over yet.
Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Mondo.
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber, and you and Mika too! Are you here for dinner? Why so late in the day?
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trek north towards Stonegate. But Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite some time. We thought we might as well swing by the inn and see if we can still order something.
Aku masak dulu.
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper meal. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, may I take your order?
Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
Because we...
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You came at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy her cooking before the original chef takes back the reins.
Gila.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with Liyue cuisine as I used to be.
Mika, Eula, what are you in the mood for?
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself. I'm sure it'll be a great learning opportunity for me.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat. Beyond that, anything goes.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Eesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. Alright, guess it's up to you, Amber. You name it, we'll cook it.
We'll cook it.
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind either.
Astaga,
Anything
semua
goes.
terserah dong.
Ah!
Semua up to you lah. Gimana tuh nih?
Anything goes, huh?
Anything goes,
Oh
yeah.
dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare.
With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out. Go on.
Apa ya?
Show them what you've got.
Mau masak apa? Mereka mau makan apa? Anything goes? Anything goes? Wait, what? Anything goes sama ini nama disnya. Prep it. Okay. Okay. Nice. Yay. Okay, now mixing. Mixing complete. Now the cooking. Cooking. Excellent. Wih, nasi goreng. Ini aja lah. Yang masih belum pernah mungkin ini sih. Sama ini. Nah, perfect. Yeah, anything goes.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed
Semua ada dong.
this.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame, and that's no mean feat. So, tell us, traveler, what's this one called?
Anything goes.
It's called... Paimon's guessing we can't just call it anything goes, right? Oh,
Agak aneh sih.
Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name. It's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients, simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something fancy in here, or gave it some kind of chef's magic touch.
But is the one you need right?
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
You've been on the road for a long time, and you've only been eating field ration.
So you mean we only think this is delicious because we're so hungry?
Yeah.
There's got to be more to it than that.
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning? Huh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt. Why make a point of trying Liyue cuisine if you can't even taste the difference?
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of comfort, you know? It's like the feeling of coming home.
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make our guests feel right at home.
Everyone's got their own preference, but the chef caters to all comers. And that's a passion for putting smiles on customers' face.
So, in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
Yes.
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal. Well played. Mark my words, I'll remember this recipe.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet?
Do you have any ideas?
How about Right at Home?
Bagus loh. Nama dishnya itu ya?
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work over the past few days.
My pleasure. Assuming I am still being paid.
Straight down to brass tacks, are we?
Dibayar kan?
Here, take it.
Wih,
I've thrown in a little
dapat
extra
hadiah
as well.
loh.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness
Yeay,
and stress
digaji ya
have
tuh.
suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more weeks and I think I might be
Well,
made
I
redundant.
for one look forward to enjoy many more time.
Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time and I'll show you all what Smiley Yenshao can do when working with both hands intact.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully in the meantime. You may have just jinxed it again.
Dapat right at home. And it's ordered. Oh. Oh iya, aku baru ingat loh. Kita masih belum ini loh. Iya, kita masih belum weekly boss loh. Kita weekly boss dulu. Habis itu kita off ya. Lupa weekly boss aku asem. 3 kali weekly boss ya ini. Aku lupa weekly bossnya.
Hey!
Bow! Before me, worm! Feeble human!
Time to shine! Make yourselves a room! The doctor will see you. This way, Curly.
Seems like an emergency.
Insignificant
I see everything! Positions! Hey!
I am the all-knowing God!
The doctor will see you now.
Burn to oblivion! Tremble! Reality
Bitter pill to swallow.
is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
Committed to memory.
Mind the side effects. I can't. Lose it all again.
One. Ya. Dua lagi.
The doctor will see you now.
Oke, apa lagi sekarang? Habis 3 kali ini kita off. Udah off lah ya. Reputasi belum loh. Reputasi belum dong.
Everyone hold hands. Strike a pose.
A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor will commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Mind the side effects.
Here. This may hurt a little. The doctor will see you now.
Ya, see.
I see everything. Positions. Everyone hold hands. Hands with the wings.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Take.
Let my name echo in song!
I see everything.
This dance is for you!
Everyone hold hands.
Mind the side.
Next.
Sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
Let the world collide! Here!
Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor will see.
Shower me with praise!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Grow. All my strength. The doctor will see you now. This may hurt a little.
Dan juga bagus sih dapat ini lagi. Ini mah tinggal all the foreign normal. The last. Pas habis ya. Habis ini baru ku reputasi baru off deh. Oke, let's go.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Udah berapa jam sih ini?
Everyone hold hands.
Strike a pose!
The doctor will.
Dance with the wings!
Gede juga loh di itu loh.
I see everything.
Here!
Mind the side effects.
Lumayan loh.
The doctor will see you now. Commit it to memory. Positions. Grow.
Lumayan banget. Gila.
Mind the remember, health comes first, mind the side effects.
This dance is for you.
Commit it to memory. Yeah.
Kemana dia?
A bitter pill to swallow.
Grow, grow, grow. Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Let my name echo in song.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor was dance with the waves.
Mind the side effects.
Iya, tinggal reputasi. Salah. Aku tadi tandain apa ini? Gila, beres semua ya.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Oh iya, Haisa juga masih belum, Mas.
Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor. All eyes on me.
Sini kan?
Mind the side effects.
Oh, itu dia.
Hey! Shower me with praise.
Ya, ini doang.
Let the world collide.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Taking a turn for the better.
This dance is for you.
I see everything.
The doctor was singing.
Satu lagi sih. One more. Karena aku udah level 60 mungkin nggak ada yang bisa aku streamingin lagi loh habis ini. Paling event doang kalau.
Hey!
Strike a pose.
Positions.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Let my name echo in song. All eyes on me.
Mind the side effect.
Shower me with praise! Here!
Udah mati dia.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Beres deh. Lihat ini. Oh, paling nextnya paling cuma ini doang. Explore doang. Kemana tuh ya?
Mind the side effects.
Oh, di dalam sih.
Feel free to check my...
A bitter pill to swallow.
Kayakku udah kesemutan nih. Ke bawah loh. Oke. Sisiran. And the last one. Make
I see everything. Yoo-hoo! Positions. The doctor will see you now.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Oke, kita langsung balik ke sini dulu. Demi masak 20 kali kah? Kita udah tidak perlu masak nggak sih? Paling bikin
The
batu
doctor
kan?
will see you now.
Add ast.
Paling bikin batu doang. Aku udah level 60, aku udah tamat. Thank you guys for watching. Arigato nih. Aku udahin dulu berarti. Udah semua. It's all done. Aku klaim ini bakal nanti ya deh. The nextnya aku bakal klaim battle passnya. Aku orsu dulu di sini. Oke, kita memang balik ke sini lagi lah ya. Kita balik ke sini tapi dengan karakter konten. Ini kita pertama kali datang ke sini kan ya. Kita berdiri di sini. Tuh. Oke, orsu semuanya. Bye bye. Dulu banget aku awal tuh aku selalu off di sini loh. Keren loh.
Strike a pose!
Orsu, bye bye.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.